before I officially get started, for your host, Josh, and the committee you've seen tonight, the rest that are coming, yourselves, Big Shotz, and the staff, and make sure to take care of them, by the way. Give a round of applause, let's go! Alright, so I upgraded tonight. I was just letting know last Tuesday, I'm gonna be longer tonight, so I'm moving on up in the world. Alright, here we go. This is a poem I wrote called Surprise. Some paths in life are ventured, and there are some that are ignored. Some paths are lead ups to dead ends. Some lead up to so much more. We're just seconds now after the fact of trying one of these new roads, and with success, I'm glad to say. Now that it's been done, this path has been walked, and it feels like now there's no other way. So we've tried something new, and it's no longer just all talk. And both of our gazes so sharp, like a hardcore gaze of a hawk. Quite an experience we just had, and how can we feel anything but epicness from the fun of an attempt to be a little more bad? It was with a lot of joy and not a shred of doubt that I had taken the initiative and finally pulled out. Oh, so you like that one? All right, this one, I put a lot of heart and soul into this one. It's called Toxic. Not everything is conventional in this world, and you and I can stand accused. I give to you what you give to me, which is a perpetual case of the blues. We balanced it out, taking the good with the bad. We're each other's best and worst that we've ever had. You once threw my anniversary lobsters at me that I made for you because I also gave you crabs. You put jalapeno juice-filled lotion in my underwear, and I put cayenne pepper in your dabs. I hate the love you have for me, but I love the hate that I have for you, but I love the hate that you have for me. A toxic yin-yang of black and blue, you're definitely my fish in the sea. I wish one of your personality pills would just knock me out. If they did, then we wouldn't have to tell the doctor a lie when we said, that swelling's just gout. I guess maybe I didn't seem like the ideal guy when we were interrupted that one time by the FBI. That was an epic first date. I know it's been a tug of war, but neither one of us has let go. There's effort in both pushing and pulling, and I only threw neon paint on you just so I could say I saw you glow. But all in all, at the end, when it's all said and done, out of all my options in life, you're still my number one. You're still my nightmare girl, as long as I'm your last resort of a guy. Don't ask me why the world turns out the way it does, especially with us. We'll never really understand why. Just live in the world we live in, knowing it's never as good as it seems. I'll just stay your pompous prince and you'll stay my entitled queen.
That's right!
The other day I had a great idea.
And if you don't know that,
to create a time machine. Now a lot of people, they might say, I want to go see my favorite historical figure, see a time in history, the medieval times or the Renaissance. But not me. I want to go back in time to before electricity ever existed. So when I get a great idea, somebody lights a candle above my head. I actually do have a time machine. I've told a bunch of people about it. I say to them, you can go to any time you want. Some of them they're really convinced and they come in, I want to see it. I want to see it. So I take them back to the house and they all say the same stupid thing. Oh, it's just a watch. But I call it a time machine because it sounds cooler that way. I mean, think about it. These clothes are clean that I'm wearing right now. But I ain't clean them in a washer. It was a washing machine. And I'm not a dancer. I'm a dancing machine. And I can dance like that even though there are no people that you see. I just have multiple personalities. You know, somebody with a stutter, when they say can, it sounds like can. But when they say the dance can, they say it 4 times. I like can, music. You know, that was one I just made up on the fly, so I'm glad everybody likes that one. And I'm sad to say that my last relationship ended because of a vibrating machine. But it's not what you think, though. I'm sure of it. I just want to see how much more her chihuahua could shake. But it was hard to let go of her. It was hard to walk away. Because she helped me fulfill one of my fantasies one time. I asked her the next time we sleep together, could it be more like a porno? And she agreed. And true to life it was, more like the pornos I watch when I have a weak signal with my 4G on my phone. A few minutes in, I started buffering. But please, after the show, please don't say the same insensitive thing I've heard from many people. I guess there was no good connection. And a few times with different women, I thought maybe I had just, you know, even though the things ended between her and I, maybe I would strike gold with someone else. Like there was this one woman, she came up to me and she said, "Hey, honey, take a seat, let's talk." I thought, wow, this is going somewhere. And it seemed like it was. Until she asked me, "What can I do for you for $150? Now, that's not what I was looking for. I thought this was really like, you know, there's some real potential here. But I thought on my feet, I said, "Hey, get in the car, I got an idea." So I drove her back to my apartment. Now I have a clean bathroom. Ladies. Now I've only masturbated once in my entire life. Everybody call bullshit. But when I did, I finished into a beer bottle, and I made sure it was a specific type. So if anybody ever asks me, "Do you masturbate?" I say, "Once in a blue moon." All right, thank you. That's my time for the night. But keep it going for the next guy.